For today meeting. So initially we are going to spend 30 minutes for Q&A so that most of the people may get one clarity on how to take it forward, and if they have a relevant questions we can discuss. After 30 minutes we'll directly jump into the demo what we just planned. It will go up to 1 hour. Okay, the total time we are going to spend 1 hour 30 minutes. After 1 hour time, again we will open Q&A and we can spend enough time. Okay, any sort of questions, okay, we can discuss any clarity you require. And before we jump into the discussions also, so we are going to spend 30 minutes time. So this is how just it is structured. Okay, and before I'll just take up the questions from your side. Let me start with the introduction, so that would be good. That makes sense for most of the people. So when we talk about the instructor trainer, that's me, Lakshman, and this is all about my profile. I've been into this Oracle applications from last 15 years. I worked on very older versions, 11a, later release 12, and currently working on Fusion application. How Oracle evolved, I'm in the same path. When I talk about my skill set, I'm expert in these areas: finance, PPM, or call it as PA as per EBS application, and supply chain management applications. And the timings, these are going to be the timings. So 8 to 9:30 AM IST, and the duration would be 3 months. And the 3 months, the time schedules, how we are going to split. The initial 2 months, we are going to run the classes 8 to 9:30. And rest of 1 month, we are going to prepone to 6 to 7:30. And when we talk about the classes, we are going to run the classes Monday to Friday. Okay, only Monday to Friday. Will not have any classes Saturday, Sunday. That time you may utilize, if most of the people we could see in the classes working professionals. So that would be the best fit for them, where they can get some time to practice on the system and going through whatever we could discuss in the last and previous days as a weekdays, that they will be able to utilize the weekend. That is the idea behind why we are not conducting the sessions on the weekends. And when you talk about this course, we have a 2 option. One, you can take on-demand videos, which are pre-recorded videos from the previous classes. You can play and you will get access to the system, and you can keep practicing. If you have any issues, we can connect and we can discuss. The other option is you can attend live classes. Even if you subscribe for videos, you are allowed to attend live classes. Even if you subscribe to live classes, you will get previous batch videos, so that if there is some urgency, you want to complete this course on fast track, yes, that will help you. These options will support you. Once you subscribe for this course, you can be part of any batch till 1 year. Say you are part of this batch with some reasons, your project work or other reasons, you dropped in between. No need to worry about it. You can be part of the next batch, if not next batch, later batches. So till 1 year, you can be part of any batch without any challenges. So that's all about the instructor and the timings about this batch and the learning options what we have from our end for the aspirants. So apart from this, just before we jump into the core discussions, what we just planned for today, you can go ahead with your questions and we can discuss. We'll spend 30 minutes time. After 30 minutes, we will just jump into the core demo, where you can understand about what we are going to learn. Okay, what is the core area and how it is, and comparatively, and how it is easy. These are the very, very important points. To get more insight about this course, we will spend 1 hour time. Again, we will open the Q&A. So this is our we just planned to have a session today. So now we can jump into this section. Like we'll have a 30 minutes time to
hello.
discuss if you have any questions. Yep.
Hello, sir.
Please.
Yeah, this is we have class usually this time, right? Today is
Correct.
17th class.
Yep.
I have joined February 1st.
No, those
actually,
if something is there, let it be. We'll discuss that. Now, see, let's talk about what we are talking about. Okay.
no, sir. I
One
was
second,
joining
please.
at 8:30.
Yeah, tell me, please.
Yeah, I joined from Texas. So usually at 8:30 we are having our class, right?
You're from February batch?
Yeah.
Yeah, we clearly announced the batch, how we planned, we are running that batch, how we schedule the same we are following. We have mentioned that initial 1 month, that is the time. Later we prepone for remaining 2 months. That's what we did. We discussed in the last 2-3 sessions and we circulated email and the same we just
Maybe I didn't get
baseline.
I didn't get the mail, I think.
Check once.
So can you please tell me when is the class?
The class should be from tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Thank you.
So you subscribed. If you are in the part of the batch, you should receive the email. I am the one who circulated. If you want, I'll just send you, including where your name also there. Yeah. We'll discuss those offline. Yeah. Don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So any questions from anyone before we jump into the core discussions, please?
Yeah, Lakshman, this is Vijay.
Yeah, Vijay, please.
Okay. So what is the prerequisite? Because I don't have any functional knowledge for finance modules. So what is the prerequisite? Okay. So whether I should have some functional knowledge to learn this Fusion application or any, it won't require any prerequisite.
Yeah. See how it is in the market. Let me talk on that. Then we definitely will come to know what are the prerequisites. The point is, you should have a basic communication skills to talk about what you are learning tomorrow. Once you are in the workplace, you should be able to express what you know. That is a very primary thing. And when you talk about educational background, it was there, but nowadays what happened is everybody is doing this course, which keeps somebody in the demand. They are choosing and they are doing, and they are working and they are able to survive. This is what current phenomenon in the market. So when you talk about this course, as we know, the course name is Oracle Fusion Financials. I'll add cloud, etc. that we will discuss more detail level. This is actual course name, Oracle Fusion Financials. When you see the term called as financials, it sounds differently for many people. In fact, everything is automated in the system. Okay, you no need to have the background where you are kind of finance or commerce background. The people who are from BTech background, they are doing, it's very easy to understand. It's a very straightforward kind of process which companies do, as well as the same can be established in the system environment also. Pretty easy to understand how things can be carried out as a part of financials. And the other side, Oracle completely automated. It's gonna be one-time learning, and you have to reuse it. So there are no much logics. You no need to come up with the programming, coding, and other kind of technology related aspects. It's a straightforward. You are using Facebook, you are using WhatsApp, you are using Twitter, LinkedIn. This is gonna be other set of applications. As a part of social media, you already became just a user and you are using for different purposes. Those are set of applications what I referred, WhatsApp, this and that. The same way, those all falls under in the bucket of social media. There are few applications from Oracle side which comes under this financials family. So you are going to learn in terms of social media with a slight variance with the different purposes you are using those applications. In the same way, if you talk about any company, so to manage their financials related data, what are the different applications they are using, which application for what purpose, how to use that application. This is what you are going to learn. Once you learn this, definitely you have to undergo through this interview process. The content what you get from our classes, the content what we generate from our classes, that will help you in all the ways. You will be able to compete with the people who already worked with for in the companies 4, 5, 6, 7 years also. That level of content we are going to share. So that will help you to crack the interview. After getting into the company, you will be able to survive. That level of content you are going to get from this course. So if you have a concern about educational background, so already people just broken that. People started working. You might have heard from many cases if you are in touch with the people who are working on these applications. So many people, the background is pure technical, means technical academic background. Okay, kind of MCA or BSc, BCA or BTech, MTech. And other side, anyway, the commerce like BCom, MBA, okay, MCom. This is how it's not like it was, but nowadays, so just people started adapting, which will help them to get good bucks and which keeps them in the great demand. That's how people are choosing. So what I could see is based on the current market, how it is running. If you are okay with the basic communication skills, and other point is maybe most of the people what they prefer after education, after completing minimum bachelor degree, if they have some sort of 3 to 4 years of kind of gap, most of the people just, I'm not guiding and I'm not giving the directions. I'm telling what happening in the market. People are doing kind of this course or other courses. They're showcasing some experience. They're trying. They're getting. They're surviving. The different ways it's happening in the market. So what I could see is if you are okay with the basic communication skills, and you can do this, and you can get it, and there are less opportunities for freshers. Okay, I'm not just recommending if you are if you don't have academic, I mean, after our education, like say you completed in 2022 your academics, I don't recommend for you. If you say you completed your bachelor degree maybe 2 to 3 years ago, that is okay. You completed your master's last year, yes, okay. You completed your bachelor degree just last year or still you are doing, I don't recommend this. Still it works. There are opportunities in the market for freshers. You can do this course and you can showcase in your CV, I got trained, I'm just capable enough to doing so and so. Then that sounds good for many companies who are looking for kind of freshers who comes with a skill set of these applications so that they can leverage them as per their requirement. If any additional areas of training they want to provide, yes, they will take care of it. So that's how it is. Okay.
Thanks. Sir.
Yep.
Hi, Lakshman. This is Pravina. I just want to know more about you. I mean, your experience and where are you working and all.
Oh,
And
yeah. This is all about me. I think you might have joined a bit late. I given the kind of introduction. More than this, let me know what data you need. I'll tell you.
I'm just curious, where are you working and all, that's it.
As of now, I'm working for 3 different companies for different projects as a freelancer.
Okay.
I've been working, I just worked for Oracle Corporation. I work for Wipro. Okay. I work for KPIT. I work for Genpact.
Okay.
So now completely I stopped employee role, acting as employee. I turned into.
Now you're an employer.
No, employee. I'm talking about employee. Now I just there is some other line also where I can call myself as employer. We are working on some engagements with a few clients, but I want to represent still I'm working as a freelancer. Okay, where I get some project. It could be piece of work or complete engagement of support assignments, and we are running those shows. Yeah.
Oh, then is there an opportunity for us to work on a real-time projects?
Yes, I cannot promise on that. I cannot promise on that. So by the time you complete the course, if we have something in our hand, so definitely we contact the people and we'll inform. And it could be short term, just to gain some experience. That
Yes.
is the one aspect. Other aspect maybe to build the confidence and working for a few months. That could be other aspect. These all we can exercise and we can give a try later. But I am not going to commit anything on that. Okay, I'm not going to give any wrong commitments. So you can take it as a like just it's a training program. If anything is there, say after once the people who are going to subscribe, I'll be sending one form stating that you just let us know your interest and all. You are interested to work with us. You are okay with a very short-term assignments or small assignments. I'll give some work. Are you ready to deliver, or else you're ready for interim kind of thing? This all I'll start putting the questions. The people who respond accordingly, I may find something for them, but there is no commitment. It's pure training program, nothing else.
Okay. And one more thing, can I have a look on the, I mean, you said that you're going to share the videos from previous batches.
Correct.
I just want to have a look of how these videos look like. I mean, how many
You
videos there
can
will
see,
be and all.
in YouTube, the sample videos 2, 3, 4, 5 in the same series we we
Yeah.
published, and you can get from my team also. And
Okay.
that's how it is. You can just you can walk through those. I mean, you can play those videos randomly. You can play my 1, 3, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay. You can play so
Okay.
that you can understand how the sessions we are
Okay.
conducting. You can see in that.
Apart from these videos, do we have any material like I mean, a PPT kind or something where we
See,
just
it is not a project to present to the client. It is all about understanding the content. So I don't want to just give some slides and all. I'll be writing each and everything more detail level so that you will engage and you will connect to the content. You will have a deep dive into that aspect of information or concept or process, anything. I'll be writing complete information in this sheet. See, this is just I took for a previous batch to walk through very high level. This is how I write during the
yeah.
class only. Okay. This is
While
how I write.
teaching, for example, while teaching, like you're having all these things, right? In order, we cannot go and copy each and everything, right? Do we have access to these kind of sheets?
We will share the same sheet to you for each and every
Oh.
application. For all the application, will get these sheets so that you can have a quick reference. Okay. Other side, just strongly recommend you can make a note whatever we are going to discuss in each and every class. You can prepare your own note. That will help you in all the ways to prepare, to understand thoroughly what you are learning, to memorize. Other side, it will help you when you are practicing on the system. When you are preparing for interview also, you can depend on the source of your notes. So that's pretty much important. From our side, yes, you will get each batch recorded videos. Other side, whatever I'm explaining, the very detailed level, step by step. So that I will write in this Excel and I'll be sharing. That is also a very good source of information for you when you are going to revisit what we did, how we did, what configuration we did, what process need to be followed, what sequence. Is all you'll have a you will have in this sheet itself. You will get this sheet, very detailed sheet for each and every application.
Okay. And last question is is it 3 months, right? There are possibilities it might get extended, right? For due to some health issues, might be, or some trips and all.
Correct. Some instance issues are this, and yeah, that's true. But we are just saying this is a tentative schedule is 3 months. So we have a kind of scenario, since you are mentioning the evening batch. Sometimes we start evening batch. We have a challenges where we could not complete in the committed time. Like when you say 3 months, it goes 4 months, 5 months also it happened. But morning batches, so quite okay. We were able to complete every batch within the time. Yes, it can stretch max 1 or 2 more weeks, not more than that, not months together. Okay, you
I
can
am just
expect. Yeah.
I'm just worried that even though if it stretch, I mean, I just want to make sure that all the topics which are mentioned will be covered.
That is for sure. That is the target. It is not like completing, including and including whatever you are promising, we should be able to deliver. If required, we are ready to extend the time with your support, but not too much of time, like months together. So maybe week 1 to max 3 weeks if required. Max will try to complete because we are scheduling. We are just we know it's not first time we are doing. Okay, I'm into these trainings from last 10 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So 10 years, so it's not new for me. So we can drive better as per plan. So that we will take care. I will see, my target is who is attending these classes. Their target is understanding each and everything, okay, acquiring the good skill, getting job and surviving the job. So accordingly, I designed this course. Okay, carefully, we just taken all the points into consideration, and we are going to play this.
During when I'm going through the course schedule, I came across a conversion kind of projects. Like those kind of things are not covered here, right?
Covered, conversion and all covered. Everything.
Covered.
See, when you label as a Oracle Fusion financial consultant, where you are related, what you should do, everything is covered. The conversions covered, configuration covered, and how that other type of process can be executed, what would be a role, everything will be covered.
Okay. Yeah.
You are
Thank you
not
so
going
much.
to miss anything. The one line I can say that you are not going to miss anything if you want to see yourself as a Oracle Fusion financials consultant. Yeah, you'll get to know everything.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Great. Any other questions?
So
Lakshmi, this is AJ.
Hi,
Yeah,
Lakshmi.
yes, please.
Hi, Lakshmi.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm Shravanti.
Yeah, Shravanti, please.
Yeah. How are the opportunities for this Oracle apps at present situation?
Yeah, all the time you can
I-
find great demand.
Okay.
So if you want to check, you can go to kind of Naukri, you can type Oracle Fusion Finance. You could see many opportunities. It is not like some season you will find opportunities. This got demand across the globe. It is not localized product.
Okay.
Okay,
Actually,
so
I worked
huge
for,
demand.
I had 4 years of experience already in Oracle apps, but after that I had a break of 8 years gap.
Okay.
So I want to join again in Oracle apps, but I worked in distribution module, not in financial.
Distribution. Okay.
But I forgot the entire subject. So I need to again, is it right time to join in Oracle apps, or I need to select some other technology? That's what my doubt.
Yeah, because see, Oracle came up with this cloud and all. Now it is really booming.
Yeah.
So it's a long way to go. It's not like a small tool, some small other tools. It is ERP. So this will keep you always safe in demand with respect to your career aspects.
Yeah. And one more that I don't know whether to ask it or not. How many people got placed after attending your training in financial?
We never placed anyone. How many got placed, we don't know. We are giving the content which anyone can get the job. That is the content. That's what we are delivering. We are not working on the process. Right? 1 second. We are not working on the process. Who are going how, what they are doing after doing the course. That we are not doing. What we are doing is we are just delivering the training. After that, if they need CV, we are providing. Okay, if they need some guidance, I'm connecting and I'm just explaining what to do, how to take it forward. That sort of guiding we are giving, guidelines we are giving. Rest their plan. There are people who do the course and they don't apply for the job. They will stop. They'll continue the current job. There are few guys. They do the course. They'll continue with their learning and they'll apply for the jobs and they'll see that endpoint as getting into the same targeted job.
Yeah.
Okay, it works differently with the different people. That we are not taking anything into consideration. Okay, how trust is driven by them.
Okay. Okay, Lakshmi. Thank you.
Yep, great. Thanks. Any other questions from anyone, please?
Yeah, hi Lakshman, I'm Mahesh.
Yeah, hi, Mahesh.
So, as you are aware, while getting into some jobs, so people will be projecting some fake projects on their resume. So, do there is a need for us as well to
See, got you. See, here
yeah,
I'm not trying to educate anyone. I don't have intent of educating someone how to do it, what to do. What people are doing, my observations I want to share with you. What people are doing and what people are talking about is, yes, they are showcasing some experience. Okay, they are applying for jobs and they are getting, and they are surviving. How they are able to get, how they are able to survive. They are taking some support from consultancies. In fact, many companies knows what is the reality, whom they are hiring. Only the point is they are giving the opportunity, they are giving the chance to them. We'll see if they can prove. Yes, we may allow them to continue. If they are not able to prove, always we have a good reason to go back to them saying that verification is failed. So it's very much known what people are speaking outside. It's very much known. It's like acting, they act as, yes, we don't know, we trust you, have experience, and this guy acts, I have experience. And if they are not, this guy is not able to support what they're expecting, so definitely it will end with negative results. They'll come back to him saying that your verification is failed. Reality should fail all the time, right?
okay. And one more, yes, true, that is true. And one more thing, while in this course, will you be like showing us how the practical projects will be and any practical
Yeah, that
remarks?
is the yes, that is the way we are going to do it. When we are working for real-time implementation, what is the starting point from the scratch, how we have to drive the entire system related implementation. Apart from this system, even I took real-time related classes. You will get 15 hours real-time classes, which I just created. Okay, how the implementations can be done, how the team can be formed, how we interact with the client, which aspects, what are the sequence of activities we perform to execute the projects, what are the type of projects we have, implementation, support, upgrade, rollout, and what documents we prepare, what methodology we prepare. The complete real-time related content I created. It's around 15 hours videos. I'll share those videos along with our course. Okay, along with these 3 months, the product learning, you will get those videos. On top of this learning, if you walk through that videos and all, you will get more energy and confidence. You can build the confidence, and that's how you'll be able to crack if you are going to face an interview.
So Lakshman,
Great,
quick
okay.
question. This is AJ here. So you're saying that 3 months will be the course structure, and we will also be given that 15 hours training videos, correct? So
Yeah, along with this,
like
you will get
altogether,
additional.
okay, altogether, like can we expect around 50 plus videos, or how many, like
See, videos
on average?
don't count. See, ideally, if you talk about these 3 months, in 3 months itself, we'll be able to produce more than 50 videos. Again,
Okay.
see, when you talk about video, we can make video with 5 minutes also. See, the duration here is it's going to be 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe before, after, we may just we may not capture the time and all. You can take 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 10 minutes. Sometimes we may extend to 2 hours when we just prepone this class timings to 6 o'clock. If you people are comfortable, we may run more than 1 hour 30 minutes with all the guys' acceptance. So that's how. So if you want to count the videos from these 3 months, you will get 50 plus videos, in between 50
Okay.
to
Yeah.
60. Okay.
No, sorry to interrupt you. So the thing is, I was told that 3 months is like for the time constraint and all. I was told that you can buy the recordings and you can walk through the. I mean, you can go through the recordings and you can reach
Yes,
out for
that's true.
questions and all. So that is the reason I'm asking. Like, if I'm buying the recordings and all, on an average, how many videos, how many recordings?
Yeah,
will I
around you
be,
can take on an average 55 videos for the classes. The rest,
Okay.
again, 15 hours for real time. Apart from those 55, you will get 15 hours videos purely related to complete real time discussions, which I explained very detailed.
Okay. Great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that is what I was actually looking for. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Fine, sounds good.
Mm,
Any other
yeah,
questions?
actually,
Yeah,
Lakshman, just one question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
Mahesh. Yeah, actually, this is a like complete finance module, right? So this includes taxation.
Yeah, we'll touch base on
implementation as well.
taxation. You know, when we talk about taxation, again, every country has their localization, right? So
Yeah.
as a standard application, we will learn. On top of it, I'll just walk through how to calculate the tax in the payables or any other application that we will touch base. Based on that understanding, if you are going to work for so-and-so country, you have to just explore on that with respect to country taxation, how tax is calculated, whether it is calculated based on the location based or it is calculated on the top country level tax directly you'll set for so-and-so country, so-and-so percentage of tax. Okay, input, output. This is all like you can set it up based on that insight what we get through that class, what we will have on the taxation.
Okay. Will you provide any videos, in-depth videos on those subjects?
Which subject you are referring?
I'm
Tax.
into yes, I'm into
See,
I'm
I'll
into
take the
GST
class on
and
that. I'll take the class on that, how you can configure. Say you are implementing for US. Okay. In case of US, how taxation works. If you understand, for other countries also you'll be able to do it. The name is different, the tax rates are different, the levels may be different. You have to understand how the configuration should be done in the system that you can replicate for any other country as per that country requirement, what level, what percentage, etc., etc. That's it.
yeah, that's okay, fine. But my point is like in India, we have GST and there are many compliances. So just want to understand whether Oracle has brought all the
Yeah, it's a capable enough.
compliances.
Yes. So that you can accommodate with Oracle. Okay, with the tax
Okay.
part. Okay,
Yeah.
once you
Okay.
go through the class, you can implement for any country, and but you have to little explore. You have to go through some relevant documentation. If you are working for different countries, you will be able to pick up.
Okay. Thanks, Lakshmi.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? Balaji? Yep.
And this is Surya here.
Yeah, Surya, please.
Yeah, here it is saying versions 11i and R12. Now present market, it is going R13. Is this current course relevant to R13 or R12?
R13 only. When I say fusion, in fusion, that is R13. Okay.
Okay.
So because in EBS, previous 11a, R12, these we call as releases. Okay, release 11a means I is internet. It refers internet. R12. Prior to that, we have a 10 also. And prior to that, we have a kind of character mode. Those days gone and all. That is the reason I'm not representing here. Okay, this is even this is outdated in the market now. Oracle is not supporting. Now many clients are running on this. But all the new clients, upcoming clients, most 90% they are going with the fusion. Maybe 10 to 15%, still few clients are going with this R12 itself. So when you talk about fusion, yes, in fusion R13 is the release 13, which is the latest. Okay, sorry, release 13.
Okay, Lakshmi, thank you.
Correct. Any other questions?
Yeah, hi Lakshman, I'm Srinivas.
Yeah, Srinivas, please.
Yeah. Lakshman, do you have any plans to open offline classes? I'm your old student, so I'm really interested for that.
No, I didn't understand what you mentioned.
Yeah, you're planning to open institute or offline classes in future?
No, see, after pandemic things got changed, right? We are going with the change. So no,
Really?
no plans. You joined in the past with us.
Yes. It's 10 years before.
10 years before. Oh, you were you in Amirpet Institute. You joined in my class.
Yeah, yes. That's really that time we learned a lot of offline classes, right?
Yeah, great. Maybe you were in the first, second, third batches.
Yeah, yes, Chris, I believe yes. Yeah, first two batches completed. Correct. I'm third batch.
Great. Okay, good to see you here.
Thank you. Thanks, Victor. I can a long time.
Yeah, I think you could not leverage at that time. You did course and you left then.
Most of the time I was there in Bangalore only.
Okay.
So recently I moved to Hyderabad. So
Great. Yeah, we'll connect. Yeah, we'll connect after this. session
Yeah.
required. Yeah. Fine, Srinivas. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions from anyone? Yeah.
Hi, Lakshman. Sravanth again.
Yeah,
I
please.
know fees details also. I know. I mean, course details. Fee, how much?
That you can talk to my team. You might be in touch with our team members. You will talk to them, they can help you out.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Any other questions? Yeah, Balaji. We can't hear you if you are speaking. We could see you unmuted yourself, but we don't hear anything. If not you, any questions from anyone, please? If no questions, directly we jump into the scheduled content.
Fizzer here.
Yeah, please.
If we are getting joining online training, we will also have videos for these trainings.
Yes, we just share video for every session along with the current batch what you are attending. You also will get a previous batch complete set of videos.
Okay, so these will be available on Google Drive.
You can download this. We are not setting any restrictions at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you can download. Yep. Any other questions?
And any certifications will you give, Lakshman, or?
You know, I can give. Who will recognize my certification?
That's true.
If you are going to recognize, I'll give you.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Right. So we will give it. See, somewhere you may just, it may be probably like to claim the expense what you spend in that way, that may be useful. And there is certification from Oracle side also, but it's not very much required in this stage for you. Okay.
Okay.
So even if you carry certificate when you attend the interviews, they will test you how they want. By seeing your certification, they are not going to change the mode of interview, etc.
Okay. And how much the Oracle certification will cost? Any idea? I think
Yes,
you-
yes. It would it would cost around 15,000 each one. For our entire core financials, we have 3 certifications: one for payables and one for receivables, other one for GL. So you can do one certification if you just want to have a certification and all. At least you may do one certification. Then you can keep in your CV as your Oracle Fusion certified consultant. Instead of naming which application, you just keep like very open statement, Oracle Fusion certified consultant. That sounds good for few people who are searching for that. But I strongly recommend not required for you at all. That is not going to have any value addition in this stage. Once you get into a company, once you start working for company benefit or your benefit purpose, you can make a plan. Now it is not at all required.
Okay. Fine.
If you are planning to do certification, we will give you support from our end. You will have a support from our side.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, if no questions, yeah, we can start.
Hi, Lakshman.
Yeah, Balaji, please. Hi.
What about the documents? Like experience documents?
Oh, see what you are asking. So I'm just telling what people are doing. I'm not telling what you should do. Please, this should be highlighted. Say what people are doing is they are just outside. There are many what we call like consultancies. Okay, I think they are helping for the people. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Fine. Any other questions, please?
Yeah, Lakshman, this is Vijay.
Yeah, Vijay.
Yeah, predominantly I worked on SCM modules. Okay, I worked on both 11i and R12. Okay, so
Okay.
what is your advice? Whether I can take this Oracle Fusion Financials or I can take Oracle Fusion SCM?
Anyone suits for you. If you think like the experience what you acquired, if you want to carry and you want to continue, yes, you can do that. So when we talk about SCM and all the changes what Oracle did, in EBS, just inventory straightforward. In the Fusion, product management, those are the areas you have to learn. In the order management, they introduce DO, distribution order orchestration. These all will become new for you. If you think you got bored working on SCM, supply chain, and again, a supply chain is more complex compared to finance. Finance is very much straightforward, and supply chain is very complex in terms of how the companies do the business, the supply chain engagement, and more process driven. If you have those concerns, yes, you can jump into this. Understanding Fusion will become just very kind of cakewalk for you. You know how the product is, how you can interact that product, how it respond. You already spent good amount of time. So understanding Fusion will become, finance will become easy. And other fact, as you know, and I know, and many people knows, always finance will keep you in the top, right? Huge demand. Everything after finance only.
Okay.
So, right, that's how we have. See, any decision would be wise. If you think, okay, you spend good amount of time on, if you say you worked on EBS and you worked on Fusion, you might have worked at least for close to 10 years, 7-8 years, right? So, or it could be more than 10 years.
Yeah, I have more than 10 years of experience.
Yes. What you can do is you may just you can learn SCM and you can continue as a SCM consultant, or else you can learn financials, which will be new skill set for you. Start working on financials as a kind of new transformation, and you start working on it. Anyway, you know that you have a skill of SCM. Later you can explore how the same can be done in the Fusion, so that you'll be strong in the two areas.
Okay. Yeah. Even I interacted with other people also. They mentioned even the weightage is more for the financials.
Yeah,
and even
always.
in the current market, it's
Yes.
more, good opportunities for financials.
Yeah, that's true. Always. You take EBS also, not only Fusion, right? The EBS also, always. If there are 100 projects, definitely in 100 projects, finance would be there. Whether supply chain management would be there, or procurement would be there, or HCM, something else would be there, secondary, right? So that is there. Yes. Again, definitely you'll get on-site opportunities. Of course, first, if you talk about functional, you'll get it. It could be SCM or finance, HCM. If you are a functional consultant, if you are technical, again, different story. You no need to travel max. But finance or SCM functional, definitely always they'll get on-site opportunities. If they're interested, it suits well for them, everyone, right?
Yeah, functional people are the, they have to sit with the business and
Yes.
they have to set up
Correct,
the
correct.
system. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Lakshman.
Yep. Thanks. Any questions?
Hey, hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, I'm Sridevi.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm a semi-qualified chartered accountant.
Okay.
I just wanted to know how much is my accounting knowledge is going to help me, or I don't have any technical knowledge. Will I
See.
able to learn or survive?
Even if you don't know meaning of accounting, okay, you can play with this product.
Okay.
See, if you are something like you get some plain paper, you have to put debits, credits, different kind of the balance sheet, income statement, and the cash flow, etc., etc. Yes, there even skill would definitely, the experience, the education, relevant education, what you have, that definitely will help you. But here everything is automated. Okay. You no need to know what you have to take debit, what you have to take credit. Everything Oracle set as per accounting standards or policies or complaints. Everything, they build the system. You have to understand how to on, how to off it, and how to change something. This is what, if you have relevant academic background, okay, well and good. But even if you are of pure technical background, if you don't know what is debit and credit, no worries. That you will learn here. Learning in the sense, again, what system is doing, you can learn. That's enough. If you have some relevant, when you talk to the client, it easily you can just establish the relevant content of related discussions. That's how it definitely it would be useful. And yeah, in other aspects, you don't need to no need to think I don't have any background of IT and all. This and all. No, see, everybody into IT, when you are using Facebook, this and that, those are, you can think as IT, that's how these applications also. Okay.
Okay.
You are not going to
Okay.
write any programming, no coding, no. Even nowadays, all the companies, what they started doing is that burdens they are trying to reduce. The technicality they are trying to reduce, everything they are bringing into functional space. So
Okay.
going forward also, if you are functional side means how that can be useful. You should know how to use it. You have to help others how to use it. This is the job of this role. So you will be always in the demand. Going forward, because of the technologies are evolving and the companies are making the technologies very easy to use and very friendly, where everyone can interact and they can take the benefit out of it without much complexity. So technical aside, the burden every company is trying to reduce. I mean to say the product-based companies, they're trying to reduce the technical burden. They're trying to simplify it. That means it is coming into functional. So there'll be huge demand always for the functional guys. Now, in EBS, the people who worked as a technical consultants, who worked as a DBS, now they are moving to Fusion Functional because there is no space for them. All the DBS are moving to Fusion Functional. All technical people are moving to functional, few guys, because less opportunities for technical in the Fusion. That is the reason they are moving to functional. This is how the transformation is happening as of now, what we see in the market. So this will keep you always in the demand. See, two aspects. One is finance, it will keep you demand. Other one is you are choosing functional, not technical. Technical got limited scope. The companies will build the product. If something is missing, you can connect. Okay, you can do that job. But functional is everything what built by Oracle, what purpose, how the companies can use. Okay, what aspect, what is the functionality, what is the future, how to use. Many features, how to use the Facebook, how to send the post, how to schedule it, how to prevent the people not to see your profile, whom you want to allow, and many things. In the same way, these are the similar kind of application. Purpose is different. They're kind of exchanging the data and sharing the data, viewing the data, etc., post. But here, related to finance information. That's it. So that's how pretty simple. So if you have experience with the Facebook, you know about application already. So here, this application, what data and all, you are going to learn. There is no technicality. There is no big challenge when you learn these classes. Pretty easy. After going through few classes, you will realize how it is easy. You don't need to think IT, this and that. Forget about all those things. You should be okay with the basic English. Then you are IT guy only after going through these classes. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So any other questions? Great, no questions. If any other questions, we can take it up in the end of the session also. It's already 9 o'clock. I'll just run through for 30 more minutes, not more than that. We'll wind up by 9:30. So rest we can discuss later as introduction about this course. Yeah. So already we discussed about myself and the course timings and learning options. So now the course, it's all about Oracle Fusion Financials. Okay, now you can take the name as, I'll reframe later. As of now, you just take it as Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. From this entire course, what we are going to learn is we are going to learn applications. Already you learned many applications. One application is WhatsApp, other application is Facebook. These big applications you learn. Here also you are going to learn few applications. How you learn? Self-learning. But self-learning, because that is very much related to you. Easily you can understand, easily you can start using it. But this is a company related. You don't know how companies works, what information they maintain, how they expect the information to be managed. So since it's a personal, we started using Facebook, WhatsApp, and maybe LinkedIn or Instagram. There are a lot of functionality, there are a lot of ways how we can take the benefit of that application. Those you learned because it's related to you as a person. It's meant for people like to use. But these applications for companies, we don't know how companies are operated, how each and every department works. That is the reason the similar applications we are going to learn here, which are related to company purpose. So here I'll take you through each and every word which represents our course. Then we will jump into the rest. So this is our course name. Our course name is Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. Okay. So first we'll take the term called as Oracle. What does it mean by Oracle here? You know, like it got some meaning also here. O stands for Oak, okay, Oak Ridge. Okay, I think you have a school also, Oak Ridge. And R stands for relational, A stands for arithmetic, C stands for computing, L stands for logical, E stands for engine. So Oak Ridge, relational, arithmetic, computing, logical, engine. This meant for database. Oracle came up with a concept called as database. When they entered into the market, they entered with the concept called as database. They became very, very successful. Then they made a plan. So when we have a strong database, why can't we come up with the applications? What does it mean by application? If you see here, this is a database. The database, every database knows one language called as SQL. If you talk about IT person, every IT person knows one language called as English. In the same way, every database knows one language called as SQL. If you know SQL language, you can interact with the database. You can put the data inside our database. You can take the data out from the database. You can establish the interactions with the database. If you don't know SQL language, you cannot interact with the database. For that, what companies did, they developed pages. Okay, by using the SQL language or other languages, they build the pages. Say, for example, supplier related page. They're providing the fields. They will enter the name. So supplier name, supplier address, this and that, contact number. Once you click on save, data will go and sit in the database. That's how things are simplified. If there is no page or form, you have to write SQL statements, SQL syntax. You should be expert in the SQL. Then only you can store the data in the database, or else you can view the data which is there in the database. Now, it became very, very easy when we introduced the page. In the page, we can put the fields. Who can store the data in the database? At least you can read the meaning of the field, label name, supplier name, enter supplier name, supplier address, supplier contact. If you know like reading English, yes, you can start interacting with the database with the help of that page or form. In the same way, with the pages and forms, you can store the data in the database. If you want to view the data from the same page, you can see, but very limited data you can see. If you want to see the complete data which you are storing in the database, that you can see with the concept called as report. You can view the data, what data you want to view. Accordingly, you can have a report and you can view that. So this is how it is. Database to store the data. How to store the data? You can use the pages or forms. Once you input the data into database by using these pages, that you can take the output, you can view the data with the reports. This is the total game. Take any example. You take Facebook, WhatsApp and all. They have a database. They are giving some user interface where you can just see some fields. It may be chart window or contacts window, etc., etc. There we input the data that will get stored in the database. And of course, these people are not giving the report access to us. If you are using WhatsApp, you don't have a reports access. Just you will use it. One example I can take, you put the status. You put the, please go on mute. You put the status and that you can see that how many people viewed your images, what you kept or some links you kept. That is kind of report. But real reports, they will use it. How many new joinees, this and that, many things they manage. So this is how every application can be managed. When you say application, there should be database to store the data. And there should be an option where we can input the data even without knowing SQL language. There should be page or form. You can input the data within that, save it. It will go and sit in the database. To view the data, there should be option to to see the output of that information as a report. This combination of database, the pages and reports all put together we call as application. So that's how we have many applications. These applications are developed by Oracle company. That is the reason those you can call as Oracle applications. Oracle applications. In short, you can say Oracle apps. apps, application short name. Just instead of calling as applications, APPS, they are taking apps. Oracle apps means Oracle applications. Again, what is a fusion? What is a cloud? What is a finance? Also, we'll discuss. Okay. Now, 2 points are clear for us. One is, what does it mean by Oracle? Oracle, you can say it represents database. Oracle is one of the database. In other words, you can say Oracle is company. Okay. Oracle is company. So database name, or you can say company name. What does it mean by application? The collection of pages, or it may be forms, and a database and reports. So this combination you can call as application. Okay, now we have to understand what is the finance. What are the social media applications? You know very well. What are the finance applications for company? So here are the applications. So let me give you actual names. So these are the primary applications within the finance. Okay, these 5 we call as key applications within the financials. We have an application from Oracle company called as Oracle Fusion Accounts Payable application. With this, what we do, what companies can do with this application is they record the purchase invoices. Okay, with this application, they can record the purchase, the supplier invoices or purchase invoices. They can process the payments. Now I'm trying to introduce, you no need to understand. Don't try to understand, not required. Just listen to this. Just I'm trying to, I want to introduce to you to this terminology. Going forward, we will discuss everything very detailed level. Now don't set expectation, you have to understand, not required now. Just listen to this. Just initial, just 2-3 classes, just listen to that. You don't need to understand anything. So that's how it is. So these are the applications. We have Oracle Fusion Accounts Payable application. From the application, you are going to learn how to create the supplier invoices, how to make the payments to supplier. So from this application, you are going to learn how to create the customer invoices, how to create the receipts. If you don't know what does it mean by supplier invoice, payment, customer invoice, receipt, no worries. We will learn all those things. Okay, if you are coming with a zero knowledge, no issues. We are going to learn everything from the scratch. And Oracle Fusion Fixed Assets, here we have a kind of, you can maintain your company assets and you can calculate depreciation. What is the depreciation? We will come to know later. So by using Oracle Fusion Cash Management application, you can maintain your company bank accounts. By using the application called as Oracle Fusion General Ledger application, you can prepare the financial reports. So this is a very base application. On this, everything will stand and everything goes how it is required. So these 5 applications we call as the finance core applications. So along with this, we have few other applications also. So Oracle Fusion Expense, where employees can book their expense reports or they can record the advances, what they get from the company for their travel and all. And the Fusion Tax. For any country taxation purpose, you can use this Fusion Tax. For most of the countries, you can use this. You will see like how we configure how tax can be calculated so that you can adapt if you are going to work for different countries apart from US. I will take you through here based on US by taking the use case as US. If you implement for US taxation, how it works, I'll take you through. Apart from that, if you are going to work for different companies, those inputs will help you to align and to work for any other countries also. So these all we are going to learn as a part of financials. These 5 are core finance applications which we have to focus. Along with that, these 2 areas also we are going to focus. This is all about our course. When we are learning all these applications, these are supporting applications. These all will support us. So when you are working on all these applications, so maybe when you create supplier invoice or some other transactions, you may have to set the approvals. If I'm creating supplier invoice in the payables, that has to go to my manager. Manager has to approve, then only I can make the payment. Yes, that you can set by using this Oracle Fusion BPM, Business Process Management, for approvals purpose. I want to use the payables application. Simply you call it as payables application. If I want to use the payables application, I have to set up ready as per how the company wants to use. In accounts payable application, there may be 100 features. You have in 100 feature, you may have many features in the Facebook. How many you are using? Do you have your own page? You may not have your own page. Are you running some campaigns? No, you are not running, because that is not a requirement. Just you want to keep in touch with your friends. That's it. So you are not touching all those. So, but still those are available in the Facebook. But in these applications, we'll remove those. If company is not using certain feature, we remove it. Whatever they require, accordingly we'll set it up. That we call as configuration. So that's how we have to keep every application ready as per the company requirement, what they need, what they don't need. So that comes under Oracle Fusion SCM. FSM, Oracle Fusion FSM, Functional Setup Manager. By using this application, what you can do is you can do all the setups. You can call as configuration or setup or implementation kind of activity. Pretty much easy. Just when you are working easily, we can align and we can understand. It's not challenging. So don't think something you are going to get into IT and kind of technologies and that. Don't have that impression, even it has some meaning. So see, just you are going to learn very, very lighter and simple application where the process is very straightforward. You see this here, what we do hardly like supplier invoice and payment, nothing else. If you take some other areas application, those are very, very complex process. There will be 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to execute certain activity, but here very straightforward. And we have a kind of other application called as Oracle Fusion IDM. Like you can manage the securities. You can create the new users, which user need access to which application, what they want to do, what we want to allow, what we want to permit or restrict. All these you can manage with this Oracle IDM, means Identity Manager, or other name is Oracle Fusion OIM, Oracle Identity Manager. Both are same. And Oracle Fusion Enterprise, it is nothing but you are going to understand if you are going to do the implementation for any company, how you have to see that company to bring that environment to system. So to bring the real business environment into system environment, what you should understand that we will cover as a part of Oracle Fusion Enterprise structure. So to have a very big picture, how that we design the solution with respect to this application usage, those all we'll discuss. You can count these as a primary applications, which seriously we are going to focus. Along with that, definitely we will touch base these 2 additional applications. When we are working on these applications, you have to touch these applications for sure. Okay, this will support you for better usage of these application functionalities and all, and it will facilitate this application. Without this application, you cannot use single application. With this only, you have to set it up. These all applications as per business requirement. This is what we are going to learn. Okay, these you can take as a financials. In the financials, what we are going to learn, these are the 5 key applications, and count these also. Remaining, you don't need to count those automatically you will be using, or very much limited those. Okay, those are not so great, and you are not going to record any business transactions. To record the business transactions, when you say business, these 5 applications, very primarily these 3 only. This is for bank accounts, internal, and with that, yes, there will be business related activities. And general ledger for reporting purpose, that is again internal, like you do business with these applications and all the data you get into general ledger application where you can produce the reports. This again expense, employee, internal. Okay, if they spend expense, they record, otherwise nothing. Tax, anyway, when we are working on these applications, so wherever tax is applicable, you can set it up and it would be calculated. Say I'll create one supplier invoice. I'm doing business in US, my supplier is in the US. I'll just create one invoice. If tax is applicable, it will calculate. Again, that is a one-time setup. Every time you don't need to play with that. So this is what you have to understand. You take the point seriously. These are the applications we are going to learn. Okay, Oracle Fusion Accounts Payable, Oracle Fusion Account Receivables, Oracle Fusion Fixed Assets, Oracle Fusion Cash Management, Oracle Fusion General Ledger application. Okay, we use LinkedIn more professional purpose. Twitter, just to tweet something, to publish something. Instagram, different purpose. Facebook, all are even it all comes under the social media family. It got little diversified purposes. In the same way, even these all applications comes under financials. It got some different purposes. Okay, different finance departments can be used. These applications can be used by different departments from finance side. That's how these are slightly different, but all comes under same family, that is financial product families. So this is what we have to understand. When we are working on financials applications, our neighbor applications are supply chain management. Even here and there, wherever we live, we should know about our neighbor so that our job, our life will become little easy. So in the same way, when we are working on financials, you should little aware of these applications. Okay. You should little, 1 second, please. 1 second. So please confirm, anyone, am I audible or you are facing some issue with audio or anything else?
Yeah, you're audible.
No audible. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Thanks. Fine. So when we are going to learn this financials application, this is again supply chain. It is not our area. This is a separate bucket. But still, it's always good to know how supply chain can be functioned, what they do as a part of supply chain. I'll be covering that, what level of knowledge we require, that level I'll take you through these applications also. Because the people who are working with 4, 5, 6, 7 years, what level of knowledge they have on SCM, being a finance consultant, that level of knowledge you will get from these classes. Because when we are working on financials, if you limited, yes, you are expert on finance, but if you don't know that, if I ask you who is staying next to your home, if you say, I don't know, that's different experience, different thing. The same way, when we are working on this financials application, if you don't know the neighbor applications, very neighbor, next to next. Okay. If you don't know the supply chain, what we do in the inventory, what we do in the order management, what we do in the fusion purchasing. So it doesn't sound good, because if you are working on financials, the data flow will happen from these applications. If you want to purchase something, the purchasing application will take the initiative of purchase order. Finally, that will come to payables application to make the payment. Based on this purchasing department purchase invoice, you create supplier invoice in the payables, then you will make the payment. If you don't know, when you are creating supplier invoice, what is the background of the supplier invoice? If you don't know, you cannot manage well in the application environment. You cannot have a greater experience when you deal with the application. That is the reason, along with the financials, I'll cover the supply chain management applications, what level of skill, what level of knowledge we require, that I am going to take care. So this is all about what we are going to learn. So along with that, as I mentioned, okay, the real-time related. So those I'll be covering more detail level. So this is what I'm going to cover. So you will get videos on this content. Okay, this you go through it very clearly explained intentionally, like that can be useful for anywhere and everyone. So real time, like how once you do this course, okay, you will be okay with this product. But what about real time? If you don't know the real time, how things can be done, even you are so great with this product knowledge, the day like when you attend the interview, they'll start asking, okay, could you please explain how the implementation can be done? What is the sequence of activities we do? What is the CRP? What is UAT? Many questions purely real time you will face. Okay, that is the reason just I clearly explained each and every point, what we have to understand, all these aspects. Okay, how that real-time implementation projects can be executed, what is the process, what are the phases, what are the sequence of activities. It's all explained, how support projects can be managed, when we are part of support project, what we do, what we have to understand, the complete scenario of how support projects can be played. And in the same way, upgradation project, rollout projects, documentation, when we are working as a consultant, what documents we prepare, and a few documents I just shared also. So AIM methodology, certain methodologies we follow. AIM, which is almost outdated, but still some companies are using. The current one is OEM, Oracle Unified Methodology. And interview preparation, how you have to prepare for interview. You don't need to wait to get to know in these sessions. Before that, I'll just take you through like what should be your learning strategy. That's very important. So you will pay the fee, you will attend the classes, you will complete, nothing will work. There is a way, like you have to come up with a strategy to leverage this course. that I will discuss. We will discuss more detail level. And if you are looking for resume and all that, we can help you. And if you are looking for some certification you can get from ERP tree, that you don't, nobody will ask you to, do you have certificate? I mean, kind of this certification, what you provide, that may be useful, like you to claim in your company and all, but outside it not useful. If you want, we can get you the certification from our side as you completed the course. So other thing is certification from Oracle. If you are looking for the certification support, we will help. We will ensure you will pass 100%. Okay, in the first attempt, we'll ensure that you'll get certified in one go. So that we can help you. So apart from that, just as I mentioned, the course, how you have to drive, how you have to plan, how much time you have to invest. When you are investing, how you have to prepare theoretically, how you have to prepare system point of view, what areas you have to give the presentation. Many things are there. I'll talk once we start with a deep dive into these applications. Definitely we'll talk each and everything. So that's all about, you will get all these, for all this, you will get around 15 hours videos, okay, which are very much explained. You go through it, okay, we will try to share before completing the course, maybe say 3 months, after 2 months, we will start sharing these videos. You can start playing. By that time, you will be good enough with a lot of information from the applications. Within 2 months means almost will complete 60 to 70% of course. So then you can start playing these videos. You can start sensing what I would be talking in those videos by the time. So if you have any questions, we can set up separate meeting. We'll connect and you can come up with your questions. We'll discuss more than that. If you're trying to understand, yes, I'll be there to help you in those areas, whatever you think as a real time. Not only this, whatever I explain, more than that, if you have something on top of your mind, you can ask me. Okay, if that is going to benefit you, I'm ready for that. So that we can discuss, that's how we can collaborate and work as a part of this engagement. So this is all about the finance applications we are going to learn. And along with the finance, you will learn certain areas related to supply chain. Supply chain is separate course, but we are going to do complete course. I could say like maybe you will learn with all the areas what we consider entire course point of view. You will try to learn 20 to 20% minimum from SCM also. That is more than enough great information for us. If you know that information when you are working on finance, if something goes wrong with the purchasing application, order management application, the data feeds what we get from those applications, easily you can troubleshoot. Easily you can provide the solution. You'll have a command across the application along with the finance supply chain also. Our job will become easy, and in other areas, everything goes very smooth. So this is the plan. Okay, in the tomorrow session, more I'll talk about what is Fusion, what is cloud. Okay, what are the different product families we have from Oracle. We'll focus on that. Accordingly, we can progress. Okay, so that's all for today. I'm stopping here. In tomorrow session, we'll continue from here. If any questions, please stay back, we'll discuss. Yep. So I'm done from my side. Okay, if you have any questions, please stay back, we'll discuss. Any sort of questions related to this course, definitely we can discuss. Don't think it's a very nonsense, silly question. I should not ask in front of others, and leave it, because we are starting. We should be ready to discuss anything related to this course if it is just bugging you or something else. Yep. So now we can jump into Q&A. Any questions from anyone related to this course, let me know.
Lakshman, Sagar here.
Yeah.
So in that course, we are covering all the general ledger setup, supplier setup.
Everything, because you are not going to work as an end user, right? You are
Yes.
going to work as a consultant. You should be master in that. Yeah. So you will learn everything. You will learn everything. I'll just tomorrow I'll share the course curriculum. I'll walk through the course curriculum also. Okay. I'll walk through and you will get the same from my team, so that you can understand.
Okay, and the supplier conversion on the
Everything. See, when I mention, see, once you get into job, what you have to do, you may not aware. You are learning, you plan. Maybe your friend suggested or something else. Different scenarios, right? Who are joining this course, they don't know. Like they don't know what is inside. Okay, how it will come back to them, what they have to do. Maybe somebody given the name and they are joining. So that is reason I should understand. Okay,
Yes.
as an instructor, I should understand why all the people attending these classes. There is a purpose. I should be able to add value addition to that. That is the reason I'm going to take care of each and everything. I'm going to take the responsibility. What definitely you require, what you need. When you are going to work as a consultant, tomorrow you should not be in the situation. You will start struggling because of the you choose this course, that too from ERP.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So that maturity we have. Okay, that maturity you have. You see, if you talk about conversions, yes, we are going to work on master data and transactional data, both suppliers conversion, customers conversion, assets conversion, open invoices, open transactions, journals, all. What else left? That's what primarily we do. Once we do that, apart from that, if any other data, easily you can manage that.
Okay.
Everything. And one more point, it is not like showing. I will execute everything. If something is not working, I'll be very sad first of all before you. So my target is results. Okay. Anything, everything we see in the system, fresh implementation approach. When you start working for any client, okay, what approach we follow? We start everything from scratch. It's not like we'll show sample data. This is how it can be created, already created. See, please see this. Nonsense. Right? So everything we are going to create from scratch. Everything we are going with the approach, how we do the implementation. Everything we'll try to understand if you are working for a client, what you should expect from that, what questions you have to ask them, how you have to collect the data. Okay. So how you have to do the configuration. When we are going to talk about something, first, I'll make you to understand theoretically. Second step is, if some configuration is required, how to configure. What is the meaning of each and every setup? It is not like blindly, if you want to do this, you have to do this setup. Nothing. See, that doesn't make sense. Why you are doing the system, those setups, how you are making the system to understand that. By understanding this, how system is going to react.
Exactly, correct.
Right? This is what the pulse we have to understand when we deal with any application. It's not like, oh, no, in the Oracle Fusion, this is how we have to do, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yes, exactly.
That is nonsense. Why? See, everything got some sense, right? What we are doing in the system or outside, that we should be able to understand. So your job will become easy. So you will get that sort of mindset. You'll start tuning. Tomorrow you can go according. If you learn the way, which is the worst practice, this is how we have to do. Tomorrow you'll speak in the project also. No, this is what we have to do. Then people will respond to you according. Right?
Yes, correct.
We are going to take care of everything what we need, because we know what you need, right? So that is there.
Okay. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you so much for clearing all the doubts. And the reporting also, we are covering some part, or we are not going to touch anywhere in depth.
So when you talk about reports, in reports, we have three variety of reports in the Fusion application with respect to finance. One is BA reports, other one is OTBA. The third one is FRS, or called as HFR, Hyperion Financial Reporting capabilities they brought into Fusion. If you are from EBS background, we have FSG. The tool totally they removed. The best tool, HFR, they introduced in the Fusion as a part of GL. I am going to cover how to prepare the reports by using FRS, because that is our job only in every project. I'm going to cover how you can make the reports by using OTBI, Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence. And when we talk about BA, it's a pure technical. It goes to technical consultant bucket. But I'll take you through how to write SQL queries in that area. Just the space. In EBS, you can connect with the Toad or some other tools and you can play with that. But in the Fusion, from where you can connect to database to write SQL queries, that part I will cover.
Okay, how to connect the database.
Yeah, and I'll give you the great insight. If you are working as a finance consultant, okay, functional consultant finance. So with respect to technical, I'll give you some technical insight. In EBS, how things can be connected, direct connection, right? Any third-party application, anything directly you can connect to EBS application. There is no intermediate step. There is no other platform. But Fusion, the game changed with the middleware. So I'll give you a great insight. Being a functional, if you say you have a 5 years of experience on Fusion, tomorrow if you are going to sell yourself with a 5 years of experience, people will expect, hey, how the integrations you guys did. You didn't do that. Technical guys did. You might have seen, might have watched, right?
Exactly.
What was the watch? What is the insight you need? I will cover. I'll take one session, completely one session on that to give you better understanding where you can make the people trust you without any doubt. 100%. Yes, you have been. So this all I'm going to cover.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, this is what you need. See, if you find something else, hey, this is what I'm expecting. No doubt this will help for many people. Let me know. I'm very open.
Sure.
Because my target is your target only. What you targeted, I set that as my target. So I'm ready to align and work accordingly. Yeah. Another point, let me tell you. So to take more benefit, see, some people are doing, even I'm explaining, some people are struggling with the different reasons. So that is the reason, just I made a plan from just last batch, I initiated that engagement. What I'm going to do is, so before in this course of these 3 months, I'll try to get you some people who are working. Yeah, of course, I am also working. You will get bored by listening my voice all the time. That is the reason I want to introduce some new voice and new professionals or experts who are already working in projects. Just they'll jump into these discussions. I will arrange a few classes, few sessions with those guys. They will start speaking with you. You people can connect. They say, I am working in this project, so-and-so project. This is what I'm doing. These are the challenges I'm facing. This is how my client is saying. This is what I answered. So this is a phenomena. This is a situation. They will talk. That will boost your confidence levels.
Okay.
Yeah. I will introduce 2 people. Okay. Directly. This is how I launch the session. I'll be in the session. I'll over to them. I'll just talk to them. I'll give some guidance, what they have to share with you. Other side, you can put the questions. They may not come up with a real banner for which company they are working. They may come with the fake name, but people are not fake. Okay. I'll get real people. So that the transmission would be great, because so which is possible, I'll try to give you.
Yes.
Yeah. Without any reservations. In the market, there are few people, what they say is, oh, what I struggle a lot to come reach this stage and to learn this. If I'm going to give you all this tomorrow, you'll become my competitor. I could see that people, if I teach everything, he will be teaching from tomorrow. Right? That sort of mindset doesn't work. It's like killing the people without sharing and all. We don't have such kind of mindset. See, that is the reason freely I'm releasing the videos. Okay.
Yes.
So you can share with your friends. I don't have objection. If somebody is going to get benefit of ERP tree or me, I'm very happy. Even I'm not getting money. My videos are across the globe.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Lakshmi?
So that is there.
Hi, Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any chance of conducting the classes in the evening session? Because I am
See, evening we are running the batches, just since I'm working some kind of meetings, etc. I'm not able to manage. We started batch, one batch we are running evening. We plan for 3 months. It's a 5th month. I'm going to complete in 1 week.
Okay.
So, because it's giving bad experience, like people come just join those classes working and they'll have their own plans and schedules.
Yes.
It's like disturbing more than, see, we can get money by starting the batch. I don't want to trouble people. Okay, anyway, let them trouble, but end of the day, I'll get money. But end result is also important for me. So that is the reason I'm not again taking the initiative of, we are getting good size for the batch.
Yeah, but for housewives like us, this is
that's true. That's
we need
true.
feasible time. This is the most productive time at this time.
Yeah, only the challenge is from my side.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. You can add, see, whatever I said, like you can add top of in it. You might be kind of already expert on EBS and all. You can tell me, hey, Lakshman, this is what you suggest me after tomorrow's session, because I'll be just sharing the course content also. We'll walk through. You can just add something on top of it. I'm very, very open. If it is going to benefit for you, I'm very much happy. Yeah, no reservations. Fine. If no questions, we can wind up for today. We'll connect tomorrow same time and we'll take it forward.
Yeah.
Hi, Lakshman.
Yeah.
This is Venkatesh. I am joining last week February batch.
Oh, you were part of last batch. Okay, yeah, please tell.
No, last batch, but last week only I will join. 4 classes only last batch I can
got it,
attend.
got it. Yeah.
So I sent
Join
mail
late.
also, Lakshman. My request is please continue this batch and day one
No,
also.
no request is required. So by default,
yeah.
you can be part of it. You keep in touch with our team. You might be in touch with somebody, right? You just inform them. That's it. So initially,
Yes.
you all guys will be getting the meeting link from my team. Okay, for a few days. So after maybe a week or 10 days, I'll start sending the kind of this meeting link and everything from my side. That's how we will streamline it. Maybe for week or max week, you will just keep in touch with my team to get any updates or any information. After 10 days, I'm going to streamline. You no need to keep in touch with the team unless you have some challenges arranging the call with me and all. Apart from that, rest this communication direct, we will keep in touch. We'll start exchanging any data, messages, or any sort of communication related to this course.
That time February batch video access will be given. So I cancel that.
Don't worry. You take
that's
February
problem.
batch, you take this batch, you take next batch and the later batch.
Okay.
I
Thank
don't
you.
have
Thank
any
you so much.
issues. So if you want to take benefit, take it. We are happy.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you join next batch also. I don't have any issue.
Okay.
You know.
So when you get these classes videos, so
This
today
video directly we upload in the YouTube itself. Initial few classes we'll upload in the YouTube. You can access, anyone can access. Maybe after a few classes, we'll start moving the videos to Google Drive. The guys
Okay,
who are going to just keep in touch with our team, they will get that access from the team size, or else I will be sharing. Yep. Now this anyway you will get, everybody will get access to this video. We'll publish in YouTube and you'll get the URL.